Gemini, it's scary. Don't say this word if you don't want to get rich. You will be rich. Hello, my radiant Gemini queens. Oh, it's Elizabeth here, your cosmic guide at Esoteric Wisdom. Buzzing with excitement to share something truly electric with you. Have you ever felt it? Dear Gemini, that spark of a brilliant idea. The thrill of a new connection. Yet somehow the wealth you dream of feels like it's dancing just beyond your reach? You're juggling a million things, your freelance gigs, family, maybe a side hustle that keeps your mind racing, and still there's a whisper inside asking, when's it my turn to shine? Well, my curious beauties, the universe is listening, and today, I'm pulling back the curtain on a secret so powerful it could light up your financial future in ways you never imagined. Welcome to Esoteric Wisdom, where we weave the magic of the stars into your everyday life. I'm Elizabeth, astrologer, storyteller, and your cheerleader in this wild, wonderful cosmos, here to help you, my OVER 40 Gemini sisters, unlock the treasures written in your stars. If you're new to our tribe, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell. You won't want to miss a single spark of what's coming. And if you're feeling that Gemini urge to connect, share this with a friend who needs a cosmic nudge. Together, we're building a circle of vibrant souls ready to glow brighter than ever. Now, let's get to the juicy part. I'm about to reveal a word, yes. One single word, from an ancient language that hums with the energy of prosperity, connection, and boundless possibility. This isn't just any word, Gemini, it's a frequency, perfectly tuned to your quick-witted, ever-curious soul that thrives on ideas and interaction. I'm warning you now, don't skip out early, because what I'm sharing at the end might just jolt you into seeing your potential in a whole new light. It's thrilling, it's transformative, and it's all for you. Picture this, my Gemini goddesses, you, with your mind like a kaleidoscope, always spinning new plans, charming everyone with your words. You're already a magnet for opportunity. But what if there's a hidden key? A sound that could amplify your natural gifts and pull abundance straight to your doorstep? Whether you're a freelancer chasing that next big client, a mom keeping the family buzzing, or a dreamer sketching out your next adventure, this word is your ticket to a richer, fuller life. And the best part? It's coming soon, in the next few months. You might just see a financial shift that makes your heart skip a beat. So, are you ready to dive into this cosmic spark? Gemini, if anything I say today lights up your soul, maybe a little, oh, wow, moment or a tingle of excitement, drop it in the comments below. I'm dying to hear from you, my brilliant queens. What's stirring in your Gemini heart? Let's weave our stories together and set the universe ablaze. Stick with me, because this adventure is about to get dazzling. Let's ignite it together. Chapter 1. The Power of Words and Vibrational Sparks. Oh, Gemini, let's settle in for a heart-to-heart. Shall we? You're the zodiac's bright spark, quick, clever, the one who lights up any room with your wit and charm. You've woven a life full of connections. Whether you're pitching ideas as a freelancer, keeping your family's schedule humming, or dreaming up your next big project. But let's be honest, there are moments when you check your bank account or think about your goals and wonder, why isn't this clicking faster? Where's the abundance I know I'm meant for? I've been there too, my dear Gemini friends, and I'm here to tell you, it's not your fault. It might just be the words you've been letting dance off your tongue or swirl in that brilliant mind of yours. Words aren't just chatter for you, Gemini, they're electric pulses. Tiny bursts of energy that shape the world around you. You, of all signs, know their power. Your gift for communication, ruled by Mercury, makes every phrase a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. When someone says, "You're incredible," doesn't it make your heart race? Your ideas flow faster? But when you catch yourself saying, "I'll never catch up," or "Money's always tricky," it's like a cloud dims your inner spark. That's not just your mind at work, that's the universe tuning into the frequency you're broadcasting. And for you, Gemini, with your airy, intellectual soul, words carry a special magic to attract what you focus on. Let's take a trip back in time, to ancient days when words weren't just talk but cosmic keys. There was a language, Aramaic, spoken by poets, scholars, and seekers who knew how to weave reality with sound. They didn't just speak, they vibrated, sending ripples into the unseen corners of existence to pull in blessings. Among those ancient whispers, there's one word, a secret, radiant word, that pulses with clarity, connection, and yes, wealth. I'm not spilling it just yet, we've got some groundwork to lay, but trust me. It's coming, and it's going to feel like it was crafted for your restless, curious heart. Why does this hit home for you, Gemini? Because you're wired for possibility. Mercury, your ruling planet, gifts you with a mind that dances between ideas, a voice that weaves networks, a spirit that thrives on change. Deep down, you know you're meant for more than just scraping by, you're here to create, to connect, to live a life that sparkles. But here's the catch, your love for variety can sometimes scatter your focus, leaving you chasing a dozen dreams without landing the big win. I saw this with Claire, a 46-year-old Gemini I worked with. She was a freelance writer, always juggling gigs, but she'd say, "Elizabeth, I'm spinning my wheels, nothing sticks." When we looked at her words, she realized she was venting doubts like, "It's too late for a breakthrough." We shifted her language, and within weeks, she landed a steady column, her spark was reignited. That's the magic. Gemini, you're already a beacon for opportunity. Your knack for spinning ideas into gold, for charming clients or friends, is pure alchemy. But if your words don't match that brilliance, it's like trying to light a fire with damp matches. The ancients knew this trick, they used sound to align their souls with the cosmos rhythm. This word I'm hinting at? It's a frequency that hums just right for you, clearing the static so prosperity can find you. It's not about working harder, you've got that covered, it's about tuning your signal to pull in the riches you deserve. So, here's my first piece of advice. My Gemini sister, start listening. Pay attention to what you say in those quiet moments, over your morning coffee. When you're pitching a client, or scrolling through bills, are you saying, "I'm too busy to win," or "There's never enough time"? Those words are heavy, dimming your light. What if, instead, you whispered something that feels like a breeze through an open window? You don't have to buy it completely, just try it. Because, Gemini, you're not just living a life, you're weaving a story. And this ancient word? It's the thread that ties your dreams to reality, ready to spark something extraordinary. Let me share a bit of my own path. As an astrologer, I've spent years studying how the stars and our minds intertwine. I used to think my Gemini-like hustle, chasing every idea, would get me there. But it wasn't until I discovered vibrational energy that things clicked. I played with words, feeling their buzz, and oh, the shift was electric. New clients found me, a speaking gig popped up, even a surprise check cleared a debt. When I found this word, the one we're building to, it was like flipping a switch. I can't wait to share it with you, Gemini, because if it sparked my life, I know it'll ignite yours too. So, stick with me, my dazzling goddesses, we're just warming up, and this journey's about to get even brighter. You're a Gemini, you deserve a life that hums with ideas, connections, and wealth that flows as freely as your thoughts. Ready for the next step? Let's keep this spark flying. Chapter 2. How this mystery word ignites your spark. Alright, Gemini, let's cozy up and dive deeper. Shall we? You're still here, my radiant queens, and that tells me your curious heart is buzzing. I love that about you. I've been teasing this ancient word, this electric pulse that's ready to light up your world. But before I unveil it, don't worry. It's coming soon. I want to pull you into the how of it all. How does one simple sound carry enough juice to shift your energy and draw prosperity right to your doorstep? Grab your favorite tea or maybe that notebook you're always jotting ideas in, my Gemini friend, because this is where it gets deliciously exciting. Here's the core of it. This word isn't just something you say, like hello or awesome. It's a vibration, a spark that hums through your mind and ripples out into the cosmos. Think of it like tuning a guitar string. Gemini, you pluck it just right, and suddenly the notes are clear, vibrant, alive. That's what this word does for you. It clears the mental static, those doubts, that endless to-do list, and tunes your inner frequency to the channel where opportunities, connections, and wealth are humming. And the best part? You don't need to fully believe it for it to start working its magic. Your Gemini mind loves a good experiment. Right? Now, I know your quick-witted side might be raising an eyebrow. You're a thinker. Gemini, always questioning, always weighing. You're probably wondering, Elizabeth, this sounds intriguing, but I'm not one for fluff. I need something that makes sense. And I hear you, my brilliant friend. You're the zodiac's communicator, the one who thrives on logic and connection, not just blind leaps. The beauty of this word? It's not about wishful thinking, it's about doing. You say it, you feel it, you let it dance through your thoughts like a new idea taking shape. It's like sketching a plan you know will click. You don't have to see the whole picture yet. Just trust the first stroke. Let me share a story to bring this home. I worked with Sarah, a 44-year-old Gemini freelancer who ran a small PR business. She was a whirlwind, pitching clients, networking, always 10 ideas ahead, but she kept hitting a wall. Bills were covered, but there was no overflow. No pinch me moment. When we met, she laughed and said, Elizabeth, I've tried every strategy, affirmations, apps, you name it, nothing sticks. I asked her to try this word, yes. The one we're circling, and just whisper it each morning for a week. No pressure, just play with it. Well, by day 5, she called me, stunned. A client she'd pitched months ago came back with a contract triple her usual rate. By week's end, she was giggling, saying, what is this sorcery? That's the word at work, it sparks things, even when you're skeptical. So, how does it pull off this trick? Imagine your energy like a web of light. Gemini, all those connections you weave, the ideas you spin, the conversations you ignite. It's gorgeous, but sometimes life tangles it up, fear of missing out, second guessing, or that nagging thought, maybe I'm spread too thin. This word is like a gentle breeze, entangling the knots and letting your web glow again. It's not loud or pushy, it's nimble, quick, just like you. When you say it, when you let it vibrate in your mind, it's like sending a text to the universe. I'm open, send the good stuff. Suddenly, a random email lands, a friend mentions a gig, or an old contact resurfaces with gold. What I adore about this for you, Gemini, is how it fits your vibe so perfectly. You don't need to slow down or change your whirlwind ways, that's not you. You're the queen of juggling, of turning a chat into a chance. And this word works the same way. It's not a heavy ritual, it's a quick, bright pulse you weave into your day. I've seen it shift things time and again. Your energy, that aura, that vibe, gets clogged when you're stressed or doubting, and opportunities can't find you. But this word? It's like flipping on a neon sign, saying, here I am. Doors you didn't even see start cracking open, a new project, a surprise check, maybe a deal that makes you grin. Let's circle back to Sarah for a moment, because her story gets better. After that big contract, she kept playing with the word, just a minute or two daily. Nothing intense. A month later, she landed a referral that turned into a retainer deal. Steady cash she'd only dreamed of. She told me, Elizabeth, I'm still me, chatting, hustling, but it's like the universe is matching my pace now. That's it, Gemini, you don't need to decode the magic. You're a doer, a talker, and when you lean into this word, you'll feel it. Maybe it's a lift in your mood, a bold idea that lands just right, or that moment you think, wait, did I just nail that? Here's my nudge for you right now. My Gemini darling, don't overanalyze. Your mind loves to race. But this doesn't need a flowchart, though I bet you could make a killer one. Picture this word as a little gift, like a perfect playlist or a witty one-liner you can't stop repeating. Try whispering it in your head, not loud if you're shy, and see how it feels. Is it a flicker of calm? A tiny jolt of, what if? That's your energy shifting, Gemini, and it's the first step to pulling in the wealth you've been chasing. You're a natural at this, you just don't know it yet. We're building to something huge. My friends, this word isn't just a sound, it's a wire connecting where you are to where you're meant to be. For you, Gemini, with your love of ideas and knack for making things click, it's like handing you a megaphone for your dreams. Stick with me, because in the next chapter, we're prepping you to own this spark, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. You're on the edge of something brilliant. Gemini, let's keep the current flowing. Chapter 3. Preparing your energy to embrace the mystery word. Okay, Gemini, we're halfway through this cosmic adventure. And I can feel your brilliant energy buzzing right through the screen. You're incredible for staying with me. We've explored how words carry sparks and how this one secret sound can rewire your life in ways your quick mind is probably already piecing together. But before we reveal this word, yes, it's almost time, my curious queens, we need to get you ready. It's not just about saying it, it's about aligning your vibrant, airy soul so it can ignite fully. So, let's roll up our sleeves and clear some space together, because you, Gemini, deserve to step into this with your heart and mind wide open. Think of your energy like your favorite workspace. Gemini, you know how you love a desk scattered with notes, books, and maybe a coffee mug, all humming with ideas? You're the zodiac's master of mental motion. Whether you're pitching a client, juggling family plans, or sketching out a new project. But sometimes, life sneaks in and clutters that space, not with papers, but with doubts. Worry creeps in when you think about money. Fear flickers when a deadline looms. Stress hums when you wonder if your hustle will ever pay off big. That's the clutter we're clearing today, Gemini, because this word needs a clean circuit to do its work, and oh, it's so worth it. Here's what I've learned from years of astrology and soul work. The universe doesn't just hear your words, it vibes with what you feel. You can say, I want abundance, 100 times. But if deep down you're nervous it's out of reach, that static drowns out your signal. For you, Gemini, this hits close. You're a whirlwind of ideas, always connecting dots. But that same brilliance can trap you in overthinking, what if I pick the wrong path? Or, what if it's not enough? You crave freedom, movement, but sometimes that need keeps you stuck in, just enough, instead of overflowing. This word? It's here to flip that switch. But first, we've got to tune your frequency to match it. Let's try a little trick right now, something to shake off that noise and get you in the zone. Close your eyes for a sec, come on. Gemini, indulge me. Take a slow, deep breath, like you're inhaling the scent of a new book or the buzz of a great conversation. As you breathe in, picture a silver light, sharp, electric, shimmering, sparking from your fingertips to your mind. Now, exhale, and let all those what ifs, all that mental chatter, just fizz away. Do it again, in with the silver light, out with the static. One more time, because you're a gem. How's that feel? A bit clearer? Maybe a tiny jolt of calm? That's your energy realigning, my friend, and it's the perfect prep for what's next. I want to tell you about Rachel, a 47-year-old Gemini I worked with who ran a small tutoring business. She was a genius at connecting with students, but money stress was her shadow. She'd say, Elizabeth, I love teaching, but I'm scared it'll never grow. Sound familiar? I had her try this breathing trick, just 5 minutes a day. Imagining that silver light melting her worries. At first, she chuckled, saying, this feels like a game. But after a week, she texted me, voice bubbling, Elizabeth, a parent just booked me for a whole semester, my biggest gig yet. It wasn't chance, it was her energy opening up, making room for the wealth she'd been blocking with doubt. That's what I want for you, Gemini, that holy wow moment. Why does this matter? Because this word, this ancient, electric sound, isn't just a gimmick. It's a key, but it only works if you're wired for it. If your mind's tangled in, I can't, or I'm too scattered, it's like plugging a lamp into a faulty outlet, no light. But when you clear that clutter, when you let possibility crackle through you, it's like the circuit clicks, and the universe starts delivering. For you, Gemini, this is huge. You're so quick, so bright, and this exercise lets you feel the shift in a way that sparks joy. It's not fluffy nonsense, it's real, like a perfect pitch landing just right. Let's go a step further. After that silver light breathing, picture something you want, maybe a bank account that's finally plump, a new client who loves your vibe, or even a little treat like those earrings you've been eyeing. Don't just think it, feel it. What's it like to see that deposit hit? To hear that, yes, from a client? To slip on those sparkly earrings? Let your mind dance with it, no forcing. Just play, like you're sketching a story. If a voice pipes up saying, That's too big. That's okay, it's just old static. Breathe it out, Gemini, and stay with the buzz. That's your energy tuning up. Ready to meet this word head on. I've seen this work wonders. And not just with Rachel. You Gemini women have this magic. You can spin a thought into reality faster than anyone. Once you trust it, but you've got to let go of, what if it flops, and lean into, what if it flies? This word isn't here to trick you, it's here to amplify what's already in you. That quick wit. That knack for connection. That love for life's buzz. Pair it with this energy prep. And it's like striking a match in a room full of fireworks, everything lights up. You're not just chasing wealth, you're inviting it to dance with you. So, are you ready, Gemini? Because here it comes, the moment you've been waiting for. This word, this ancient secret that's been humming through time, waiting for a mind like yours to claim it. It's from Aramaic, a language of poets and dreamers, and it carries a pulse of clarity, connection, and prosperity. Drumroll, please. The word is shalama. Say it with me in your mind, shalama. Feel it zip through you like a bolt of light. This isn't just a sound, Gemini, it's your signal to the universe, calling in the abundance you were born to chase. And we're not stopping here. Next, I'm showing you how to weave shalama into your life in the most Gemini-friendly way possible. Ready to crank up the voltage? Let's go. Chapter 4. Techniques to weave shalama into your life. Here we are, Gemini, at the heart of the magic. And I'm absolutely thrilled to be sharing this with you. You've got shalama in your hands now, this vibrant, ancient word pulsing with clarity and prosperity, and it's time to make it yours. You're not here for rigid rules or heavy rituals. My brilliant queens, you want something that fits your fast-paced days of freelancing, connecting, or juggling a million bright ideas. That's why I've got 4 simple, Gemini-approved techniques to turn shalama into your secret spark for attracting the richness you deserve. Let's dive in. You're going to love how these light up your world. First up, we've got the morning spark technique. This one's perfect for you, Gemini, because you thrive on fresh starts and mental buzz. Here's the deal, every morning, before you dive into emails or start brainstorming, pause for a moment, rest your hands on your lap, close your eyes if you like, and whisper shalama, 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 soft and quick, like you're tossing a handful of glitter into the air. Let it zip through your mind, waking up your ideas, your charm, your connections. Do it again at night, maybe while winding down with a podcast, a little ritual to bookend your day. This isn't about slowing you down, it's about charging your energy. Like plugging in your favorite device to keep it humming. Why does this click for you? Because you're a master of momentum. Gemini, when you latch onto something, it takes flight. I saw this with Lisa, a 45-year-old Gemini I worked with who ran a small social media consultancy. She was skeptical, Elizabeth. I'm too busy for this. But she tried the morning spark. 2 weeks later, she messaged me, floored. A client had just hired her for a year-long campaign. Her biggest deal ever. She said, I don't get it, but I feel sharper, like things are aligning. That's shalama working. Gemini, a quick pulse that tunes your day to pull in what's meant for you. Like a perfectly timed text landing just right. Next, let's try the notebook manifestation trick, a gem for you idea spinners who love jotting things down. Before bed, grab a scrap of paper or that journal you're always doodling in. Write shalama 5 or 6 times. Then add one thing you're craving, maybe a new project, or $1 extra this month. Fold it up, tuck it by your bedside, and let it simmer while you sleep. It's like giving your subconscious a nudge to dream big. And Gemini, you know how your mind loves to wander. Lisa gave this a whirl too, after her big contract. She wrote shalama with, expand my network. A month later, she was speaking at a conference, connecting with folks she'd only dreamed of meeting. It's light, it's playful, and it's pure you. Third, we've got the quick reset breath, your lifeline when life gets hectic. You know those moments, Gemini, a pitch flops, a bill lands, and your brain starts racing. Here's what you do, pause. Breathe in deep for 3 seconds. And as you exhale, say shalama, slow and soft. Like you're blowing out a candle, feel the tension dissolve. Like static clearing from a call. Repeat it as needed, in a coffee shop, during a Zoom break, anywhere. This isn't just calming, it's rewiring you to that prosperous frequency. I taught this to Rachel, our tutor from last chapter, and she loved it. Elizabeth, she said, I did it before a parent meeting. And they referred me to 5 new students. It's your mental reset, Gemini, always at your fingertips. Finally, let's weave Shalama into your day with some bright habits. You're the queen of keeping things lively, so these fit like a glove. Kick off your morning with Shalama as your first thought, before texting or scrolling. Let it flash through your mind, setting a vibrant tone. When someone asks, how's it going? Answer in your head with Shalama. It's like a secret wink to the universe, saying, I'm ready for more. And when something good happens, a deal closes, a friend calls with news, a random discount pops up, pause and whisper, Shalama, thank you. It's gratitude with a spark. Training your mind to spot abundance everywhere. These tiny habits build a rhythm, Gemini, like a playlist that keeps you grooving. Let's revisit Lisa for a sec. She's my Gemini superstar. After that campaign win, she leaned into these habits. One day, she said Shalama after landing a small gig, and the next week, that client referred her to a major brand. She laughed, saying, Elizabeth, it's like the universe is DMing me back. And that's the magic, you're not just saying a word, you're weaving a signal. A habit that says, keep it coming. For you, Gemini, this is perfect. You don't need grand gestures, you shine in quick, clever moves, and Shalama dances right along with you. Here's my nudge, my dazzling Gemini sister. Pick one technique, just one, and play with it for a week. Maybe the morning spark because you love a fresh vibe, or the notebook trick because you're a night owl with a pen. Whatever feels like you, dive in. You don't need to nail it all at once, you're here to experiment. To let it flow like a great conversation. Notice what shifts. Does your day feel brighter? Do ideas land smoother? That's Shalama sparking, clearing the way for the wealth you've been chasing with that brilliant mind of yours. These techniques aren't about rewiring who you are, Gemini, they're about amplifying it. You're already a force, quick, connected, with a mind that turns thoughts into opportunities and a heart that lights up any room. Shalama is your wingwoman, a tool to help you claim the prosperity, the freedom, the buzz you've always craved. Whether you're pitching late-night ideas, charming a client, or dreaming up your next move, this word slips into your life like a perfect one-liner because, in a way, it was made for you. So, grab it, play with it, own it. We're heading to the finish line soon, Gemini, but trust me, the brightest sparks are still ahead. Let's light this up together. Conclusion. Well, Gemini, we've reached the end of this electric journey together, and oh my, what a radiant ride it's been. We started with a bold question. What if one word could spark a transformation in your life? And now, here you are, holding Shalama, this ancient, vibrant pulse of clarity, connection, and abundance, ready to light up your path. From uncovering the power of your words to tuning your brilliant energy, and weaving Shalama into your days with those quick, Gemini-friendly techniques, you've got everything you need to call in the richness you were born for. I'm so proud of you, my dazzling queens, for diving in with me. Take a moment to soak this in, because you, yes, you, are a cosmic marvel. Gemini, you're the spark in every conversation, the idea that shifts the room, the soul who keeps the world buzzing with your wit and warmth. Whether you're freelancing through late-night brainstorms, keeping your family connected, or chasing a dream that's uniquely yours, you bring a light that's impossible to dim. With Shalama, you're not just keeping up, you're amplifying your magic, claiming the prosperity and freedom you've always deserved. You're here for a reason. My friend, the universe picked you to shine, and it's cheering you on. So, here's a little nudge. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Which technique sparked your curiosity most? Is it that morning Shalama ritual to kickstart your day with a buzz? Or maybe the notebook trick, turning your dreams into lightning bolts? Or did something in this journey make you go, wow, that's me? Drop it below. Gemini, your voice is pure gold, and it's going to light up someone else watching right now. Your story matters, and I can't wait to cheer you on in our Esoteric Wisdom tribe. And here's the best news. This is just the beginning. If you're a Gemini, or you've got a Gemini sister you're curious about, stay with me here at Esoteric Wisdom. We're a community of starry-eyed explorers. And there's so much more to discover, secrets about your stars, your gifts, and how to make this vibrant life even brighter. We've only flicked the switch. My friends, the path ahead is bursting with surprises. And it's going to be a thrill. So give this video a like. Hit that subscribe button, tap the bell, and let's keep this adventure sparking, because you're part of something huge. Gemini, and I'm so grateful you're here. Let me leave you with this. My incredible Gemini sisters, you've got everything it takes to create a life that hums with possibility. Shalama isn't just a word, it's a current. A reminder of the brilliance you've carried all along. You're the quick wit, the warm connection, the mind that turns ideas into reality one spark at a time. So take this gift, play with it, let it lift you higher. Step into your day with that Gemini glow, mind racing, heart open, knowing that wealth, joy, and freedom are yours to claim. You've got this, Gemini, and I can't wait to see how Shalama lights up your world. Here's to you, my radiant queens, the brightest sparks are yet to come.